Is this thing on? Oh, it's on. Okay. Sure what all those noises are. It's on. Okay. Drink some water here. Ate too many buffalo wings and now my stomach hurts, but I took a trip to Blue Lake Park near me. Played around with the Canon R5 and the 100mm macro by Canon. And I took 420 photos, literally 420 photos. And so that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to go through and edit for a little while. And I thought I would share that. Took some pictures of some mushies. This little weird red I don't know, it looks like an egg or something, probably, or maybe just the beginning of a mushroom, not entirely sure. Let's see, what's the best one of these? Kind of like that one, although it's overexposed here. It's the very first photo I took. Let's use a preset. This is my current go-to preset. The only real color change is this darkening of the greens. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to increase our sharpening and noise reduction because that's always typically needed. See if we can bring that highlight back. No. Let's just copy that and we'll go to this one because this one I did a manual. What does that look like? Pretty much the exact same thing. Do I like that one or that one? I think I like that one. Let's reduce this down a little bit here. Whoops. Since we're using the Canon R5, we get a chance to zoom in a bit, crop in a bit. I feel like we could crop all the way in on that head there. All right. Yeah, that's not bad, but let's reduce the highlights here. And we will use this subject AI here. Does a pretty good job. I'm going to reduce the highlights even further, but then we're going to bring those up, the whole thing up a little bit. In fact, let's leave the highlights a little bit. Not that much, that's too much. Starting to lose color in here. I like this detail. We'll give it a little bit more of this. I want to go. I don't want it to look unrealistically orange. Let's go ahead. Let's add the background. Reduce that. And we'll reduce that. Generally make it more fuzzy or less focused. I do want to keep messing with this though. Actually, let's do this. go back to this. I almost want to zoom in and just hella on that right there. What if we do this? Just focus. Yeah, there we go. Just that mushroom tee-up. Get back to this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I think we're gonna do another mask where we brush this out here. Just to give it a little bit more that highlight reduction. And then we're gonna do another brush here to bring the shadows up, just to even it all out a little bit. But on the main one, let's go ahead and add some contrast. Just a little. Oh, that's actually less contrast. Oh, I don't want to mess with that. Okay. What if we do another brush just in here? Bring that up a little bit. And then we'll go back to this one. That up a little bit. I want to do the background. Get rid of that even more. I want it to look kind of blue. Well, I don't know. What if we do the whole thing up a little bit? That. Actually, no, let's do this one. That's probably good. Just kind of highlights the textures. It's like coming apart. The lines. Let's export that out. Add it to this. Blue Lake macro 4.9.25. All right. And let's copy that to one of the little red things here. My general editing philosophy is just to edit a lot of photos, anything that looks okay, and then cull the ones afterward. That's interesting. There's like this thing there. We're gonna definitely zoom in on this a bit. See how far we can go. See if we can go there. Put it right. It looks like an orange. Yeah, it looks pretty good, almost just as is. If we bring it down, no, I don't want it to go fucking highlights down. It's like a photo of essentially nothing. That's okay. We'll just call it good. I don't want to spend too much time on nothingness. Copy that over. Oh yeah, I saw some interesting looking ants. Ugh, my eye is tripping out. Like, that looks pretty cool. Look at that. That's nice and sharp on that little guy. Whoa. Probably get into there. That's pretty cool. It's very bright. The contrast going there. I think we're gonna bring this down a little bit. Get a little closer. Let's see how close we can get here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Get some noise reduction going on. Clear a bit of this. And let's see about this green. Yeah, darken that up a bit. Do that, and then bring that down, bring it up, bring it down. I like it a little bright. Definitely want to bring that up a little bit. What about this saturation? We'll leave that about where it was. Okay, let's get rid of that, or export that out. And then we'll use that as a template for the next shots. See about it. Nope. That might focus. That's pretty good. Not a good pose, though. I took a shit ton of photos of these guys. Okay, I took one that I remember. Should be coming up here. This little guy over here. Yeah, it was that one, I think. Let's see what that looks like. It's interesting, little nubs. See if we can zoom in on that a little bit. Right about there, maybe? Yeah, well, Thurman. Let's see how close we can get without ruining it. It's kind of cool. We'll export that. Take a look at that. And then use that editing. Let's see here. I like these little, I don't know what they are. Maybe they were aphid babies that their ants are harvesting. Something like that, maybe. Ooh, that's probably... Look at that, that's fucking cool. Kind of like that. Let's see, out here. Pachink. Bring that up. Thing up, bring that up. And then That's fucking interesting. Look at that. That weird shit. I wonder if I can get in that close. Can I get that close? The old Canon R5, 45 megapixel. Oh my god, I can. That's great. That's cool. Look at that. It's funky. Alright, let's get that going. Actually, let's see. Just a little bit more of that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. Let's check out the next one here. Just want something in focus. I think any of that stuff's in focus. That would have been cool because of this angle here. Alright, now we're on to the mating flies. I think this one is in focus. No, it's this one here. Yeah, look at that. That's in focus. Alright, let's zoom in a bit. Oh, I like that there's frickin' pollen all over him. It's not even. Right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This guy's barely in focus, but look at that. That's real good. See the iridescent wings. What do we want to do here? Okay. Let's bring this down a little bit. We don't need to mess with that. Keep that going. Yeah, a little more saturation is gonna be good. The highlights, that's what we need to get going here. And bring this up a little bit. Bring the blacks down, up, down, contrast. Let's see if we can isolate this background. Yeah, it did a pretty good job of that. And let's bring the exposure down on that by a bit. And increase the contrast. Decrease the saturation. And then I always just give it a little bit less in the way of focus. And then let's go back to the subject. Let's give that just a little more. That contrast, or that, just a little bit of everything. Yeah, I think that's good. I feel like we should rotate this in some capacity. Just do this a little bit. Just give it a little more space. Because it's really well focused on this top one. Do like this, kind of even them up. That. I don't know if that's better. It is a little bit easier to see, and my eye goes right to that. And though, I mean, yeah, it's like this part is really in focus. Alright, I think that's the best we can do with that for now. Let's copy those settings. See if there's one that's a little more focused on the eyeballs. That's pretty well focused on them eyeballs, but not as much on back. Yeah, alright, that's good enough for the weirdos. And then I already know this is my best shot of this, because I got the settings the way I wanted them. Let's do this. I wish this fucking thing wasn't in the way, but that's okay. Too saturated. Yeah. And too bright to be a little less. Definitely want the highlights down. This is just straight up mushroom. A bit brighter, I guess. It's good enough for a basic mushroom shot. Get decent close up here. Yeah, that's not interesting. Okay, now we've got a dead whatever that's called, a bug. Dead bugs. This guy was not dead, but he was struggling. It's a circle of life, buddy. Sorry, but you got caught in a web. Yeah, I like that. That's fucking crazy looking. Just get him close up there. Yeah, it's a little too close. Starting to lose some detail. Let's go to that. Program failing. There we go. Yeah, that's alright. I don't know. If I can do anything with this. It's very funky. Just leave it like that, see if it looks alright afterward. I just don't know about getting like a dead animal or a dead bug. Like, that's kind of interesting. Like, it's just not very in focus. I feel like this is pretty in focus though. It's just upside down. It's got its wing real good. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it. Whoa, I went way too far. Where are we at here? Okay, we're right here. I think it was this one. Is that one focused on his head? Turn this thing upside down and then get all zoomed in on it. Yeah, that is actually kind of interesting. It's creepy. Might not post it, but leave it. All right, let's go to these guys here. Some little tiny flowers. I liked this one. Super interesting. Did get some of this little guy. Is that in focus? That's pretty good. Close can we get? That's kind of fun. And with some editing, I like the purple to do that so much. It's interesting enough. Interesting enough. This little guy here, I like this one a lot. I think some of my later photos of him are a little bit better. Yeah, like that's real focused on that. And little grubby. Little grubby. Put you like this. That. And then bring those highlights down. Bring the... And that is the yellowest fucking thing in the world. What if we do... Let's just bring it down a little bit. And then let's mess with the yellow. We can saturate it, desaturate it. We can make it greener or oranger. I think we'll get it a little more orange. And then the luminous. Bring it down just a tad. Just a little bit overexposed. Then we can bring this up a little bit. Yeah, something like that. I like it. I like it. Copy that. Let's look at a couple more just to see if we got anything else. Definitely didn't realize how much I overexposed it. Yeah, I think that's probably as good as that's gonna get. I think I like this photo just the way it is here too. This kind of bigger one. Just leave that as it is. Garbage. Okay. Copy this, and we're gonna look at these flowers. Do I like this one better? Yeah, I think I do. I like the symmetry of it, I like the background of it. That is the tiniest flower ever. think it's probably like the size of a nickel, maybe? I think we're going to zoom out just a little bit. That's about right. I'm trying to see, is that... It's not tack sharp, though. There's that, neither is that. I don't think any of these are tack sharp. That's pretty sharp, but not perfect. That's pretty sharp there. I guess, is this good enough? I don't know. I feel like maybe this one here is actually sharper. I kind of like that one in the background there. So let's go with this one. Kind of give it a little bit of some environment. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of interesting. We'll give it some more noise reduction. Extra sharpening. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. Just a kind of snapshot. Saw these wasps fighting, and I thought I'd get a shot of them, but then they stopped fighting, which is a bummer. But I took a bunch of shots of this wasp here. I like this wasp. Look at that guy. It was like there was a bunch of spider webs in his way, but then at the same time, I think his nest was up there, so too many. Don't go that fast. That one. It's kind of, it's pretty nice. That's pretty sharp right there. Look how sharp that is. Can we flip it? Ooh, what if we flip that like this? Kind of like that. It looks fucking weird. What is even going on there? It's very yellow. The the colors. All the colors of the wind. Can you paint with all the... Ooh, that's funky. Of the wind. Whoa. Whoa. No, okay. I almost just like it kind of as is. A little bit more there, and then we'll do... No, but maybe a little brighter. A little more reddish. I think we're going to export that as is. It's funky. Funky fresh. And I like it. Can you paint with all the colors of a hornet? Then I saw this little speeder. This little wee speeder man. Took a bunch of photos of him. Yeah, there we go. Just a wee speeder man. Tried to get his eyes, but it's pretty good. Watch him kind of crawl around here. Oh yeah, we just messed with the, let's go ahead and reset our preset there back to more normal. And then we'll do this. Bring up those highlights, bring up the shadows, I mean. I feel like we need to get more on it. That. I like that. I like that. I like it. Oh, that's pretty good too, actually. In fact, I'm just going to keep that one as is to have a kind of larger one and a smaller one. And then I saw these flies, and I did not know what these were. I've never seen this coloration on a fly before. It had like red. It's crazy looking. I think that might be the best shot. No, that's not great. Maybe that one. That one looks pretty decently in focus on his head there. Body paint with all the colors of people's skins. Let's get that right in the center of that. Yeah, that's funky. Oh, we don't need to do that. Do need to do that. I don't know. It's just a little bit overexposed. Let's do this. Get a little more deets going. I don't know. It's not great. It's too shallow. This should be more in focus right here, but that head is crazy looking. That's what she said. Oh, that's pretty well in focus too. Look at that. That might even be better in focus. Yeah, we'll try that one too and see what that looks like. All right, we're about halfway through. Let's look at our actual photos thus far. Where are we? 4:09. Here we are. Let's look at them so far. With all the colors. I like that actually. It's just a big old mushroom. I kind of like that too, actually. Don't mind that. It's a little not perfect, but that's fine. I like that one. It's funky. I really like that one. It's weird. I like that one actually. It looks a lot better than I thought it was gonna look. Just gratuitous. stuff. I kind of like that one now too. Uh, not great. I don't like that at all. Erase. I love these ones actually. I like them a lot. It's fine. Like that one a lot. It's very dramatic. I like that one. Can dig on that just as a way to get the environment in there. And then that one and that one. That one or that one? I think this one's better. Yeah, it is. Cool. All right, let's get back to it. And we'll go ahead and copy our settings. Move on to, oh yeah, just some last minute Hornet shots. He was coming out and I wanted to get him like face on. But I don't think I got any. Like that would have been cool shot right there. Look at his little legs. Struggling. Yeah, like that. Look at that. That's crazy looking. It's close. It's almost there, but not quite. This one he looks real disheveled. Real disheveled. Just messed up the focus, or I think it's just, what is it, overexposed? I mean, that's fucking tack sharp right there. What happens if I just do this? Work. No. Let's try it vertical. But then give him a little more space for his little tentacle. Nah, I just don't like it. It's just not good. Let's try just this top half. Yeah, it's close. What if we do? And then bring the shadows up. Yeah, we'll just see what that looks like afterward. We'll just see about it. In your skin. This black background, I had it on auto ISO and it fucking overexposed his little face. And then he, oh, look at his little back end moving back and forth. Whoa, calm down, buddy. Nope. Oh, whoops. Do this. Kind of put him at a different angle here. I mean, that's pretty good. It's in focus. That one, his wings are up a little bit. Let's look at these again. Yeah, I think I like that one. It's like doing push-ups. Yeah, I think I like that actually. Let's get real close up. Blurp. Give it to breathe. And what if we put him totally that. Like that. I don't know. I think putting him a slight angle is better. Yeah, we'll take a look at that one. What does it look like naturally? I think it's a little better in that bluer mode. Ooh, I think that one is sharper actually. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, okay. Let's get that one back to a better angle. And just give him a little bit more room. Yeah, I think that's actually a better shot. Yep, I like that. Mm-hmm. I'll look at these real quick. Yep, I actually like that one. It's kind of dynamic. Is it not showing me the shots? Just update. Update yourself. I actually kind of like both of these. Alright, we'll keep them. Alright, let's go to the next. I liked this one because I got this little situation here. Wherein zoom in a lot. There's a freaking crazy fucking spidery creature here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it might be dead though. It's hard to tell. We'll just export it and take a look. I like all the details in here. Like, what is that? What is that thing there? Whoa, bud. Tried to capture this goose, but it was out of focus. Silly goose. Well, blam would have been cool, I guess. Maybe. Kind of like that. It's not that interesting, actually. It's better. Mm-hmm. Mm. We'll just export it so we have more pictures. This one I actually moved with my hand. It's nice and focused. It's just overexposed. It's really the whites that need to come down. But then again, don't have any of the yellows. It's not really that interesting. Let's see what happens if we zoom in on it a little bit. Yeah, it's a little more interesting. We'll just chuck it out. It is nice and focused, actually. Can you paint with all the colors under your skin? It's kind of interesting, I guess. Tried to get a shot with these pink flowers in the background. We'll just shove that out there into the world. Oh yeah, I got this little spider running around. That one looks almost focused. Quite. Yeah, I don't think I got a good one of. He's just too wily, too small, too wily. I liked this one just because it was kind of see him around the thing there. And I liked this one. The detail right here is really good. Look at that. That's cool as fuck. Let's go ahead and break this down a little bit here. Kind of like that those pieces are in there too, but I think that's going to work. I think we're going to have to focus and flip it. Flip it around. Almost just like that. Yes, I like it a lot. I want is to really highlight these. They give it some contrast. It's too. I like that. Yeah, that's fun. Actually, let's go ahead and put a little bit more on it. We'll get that background. Not that much. We'll contrast it out. Go to the subject. Right, okay. And that we will actually or just a little bit, just a little bit more contrast. Bring those highlights in a little bit. Let's go back to the background here. Whoa. And then I want the whole thing right. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that. Can you paint with all the colors of the skin? And I liked these in a similar way, but not as interesting and not as in focus. I got a picture of these little lovebirds. I liked that just as a shot of the lake there. The steel in the background there. Is that actually level? Yeah, it looks level enough. Whatever. Nope. Got a red ladybug amongst a red flower. And it is. Yep, not very good. Ladybugs. There's so many pictures of ladybugs that if you don't have a real decent one, it's gonna stand out. Whoa, whoa. Okay, let's get back here. People are so used to ladybug pictures. That's kind of fun. Well, that's pretty good. It's pretty much in focus there. Let's see how close we can get. To be a little bit more. It's not terrible. I think it's just a little too focused. Okay, let's do this. Kind of. Yeah, I think that's actually better than that one. Alright, alright. This weird guy. No. No. That's not bad. Yeah, that's in focus. Let's check that out. Oh, no. I wish his whole body was in focus, but I did not get the right angle, but that is definitely in focus. We're gonna just do around 80 on both of those because it is very, very zoomed in, cropped. It is cropped. Yep. Okay, we got it. Got that one. B time. Oh, that's nice and fucking in focus. Nice and sharp. Let's go ahead and do this. Give it a little bit of that. Give it a little bit of this. Ah, bees. Taking so many bee pictures. It's gotta be real interesting for me to care about a bee picture. That's decent, but ever. Getting them in flight is cool. Getting them with all that pollen on them is cool. But it's focused right here. I think this is going to be the best shot of this mushy. Yeah, I like that. I think I just like that as is, although I think I want to zoom in a little bit on that detail of its dome, the dome detail. Not too far up. Yeah, I like that a lot. I even like that this is kind of in focus, or at least you can kind of see it, but this is definitely in focus. Look at that little bug or something. All the mushrooms are coming out. I'm gonna have to go go hunting some mushroom photos specifically. Oh, this guy, is that his butt's kind of in focus. And we don't need that. Do need this. Whites, yes, yes. I think I just like this photo like as is. We'll just export it. I like this, I like that. This one's somewhat in focus. Yeah, it's pretty much the same photo. Except I think that's more in focus this time. We got this ladybug, and I think these are actually more interesting ladybug shots. Yeah, like that looks pretty good. Is it that one? It's pretty focused. Ooh, that's very sharp on his little head there. Export out here. Then do a zoom in. Yeah, that's nice. Go maybe a bit closer. Yeah, it's not bad. Do it. Yeah, the other one's more in focus. I think that one is very sharp. It's very sharp. Okay. Oh yeah, this weird bug here. Look at that. That's pretty sharp. Oh, what a creepy bug. I think this one is sharp. No. This one? Not really. It's none of those. That's pretty sharp though. Yeah, that's nice. Let's go ahead and zoom-a-roni. That's good enough. Weird little head he's got there. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a pretty bug. Oh, hey, Joey. Fucking scared me seeing these fucking chat all of a sudden. This bug is really ugly, in my opinion. But it's got some interesting details. But look at this one. This one was pretty good. Look at this guy. A little Little lady boogle. Lady boogle. And then I took a picture of this interesting spider web just covered in gnats, and there were gnats flying around, which I thought was interesting, like they were just couldn't get enough of death. Let's go ahead and bring these whites down here, and actually I'm gonna bring the whole thing down. That's a solid business plan. This right here, this is definitely a solid business plan. Just put your web right in the middle of a bunch of gnats. This one I just want to kind of have for myself here. I am almost done with this set of photos. I've just got a few more to go through here. I like these ones. Oops, hit the wrong button. I like to rank the bugs. I can get these guys nice and punched up. Saturate that stuff. Right. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, I like that a little bluer. Now the question is this one good? Oh, thanks, Joey. The photos of the grand opening that I took. Yeah, I thought I did a pretty good job there and captured some good moments. It was a great event, and I was happy to come help with that. All right, we're gonna be done with this photo. There was this wooden xylophone that was super duper cool, very very fun. I played with it a little bit, and that's why I took a picture of it to commemorate the music making at the park. The music making at the park. In your butt. Can paint with all the colors in a butt. Which one of these is better? I feel like this. No, I actually think that's better. Whoa, that's funky. Do that. Purple? Purple haze? I think I like that. Auto adjust? I have presets that I have. So, like, I have these presets, Joey. Like these here. And I use this one primarily. Which actually looks pretty good there too. But then I'll tweak it manually, you know. Kind of like just like this too. Oh yeah, look at that. That's fun. Can you paint with all the colors of your foreskin? Kind of rushing through the end of these because I want to be done. I've been doing this for like an hour and a half. Oh, thanks. These. Oh, I think, yeah, I didn't really get much of these. They're like over here landing. And then I did this one, which I think looks pretty good too, actually. This photo could not straighten. It's already too straight. Maybe like this, just a little bit like that, I think. Be a little more purple. Yeah, there we go. A little more magenta. Can you assign some of your more common adjustments to macros? I'm not sure. I don't think, because every photo is a little bit different, I don't really have, like I have these presets, and those do like 80% of the work. And then, like, oh, that looks pretty good actually. Eagle on Marine Drive. I took an eagle on Marine Drive shot, and that's what it looked like. And then I just tweak everything manually, and sometimes I go in and do masking. Like usually when there's a really strong subject, um, I'll do a mask and I'll like get rid of the background and stuff. But for these photos, like the background's already super blurred out and separated. Um, then assign them to buttons on my Steam Deck helps. Yeah, a Steam Deck would actually help with this because then I could actually I could use a slider instead of my little mouse here. But yeah, I need a Steam Deck would be perfect for like a lot of things, and it works in Lightroom really well because then I can set it to like um, my whatever. I can set it to um, any of these values and then control um, the exact amount of slidation. But I think we're pretty good for now. I'm going to go through these photos real quick and then probably uh, do something else. So this is the big old mushy. We got this photo, some ants, another ant, another ant, and then we've got the sexy times, mushrooms, big old mushrooms. I like that one. That looks crazy. This one, I think I'm gonna delete that one. I don't like it. We're gonna go with this one with the zoom in. Poop, 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 peep, pop, poop, pout, peep, poop, peep, poop. And then a flower. This flower is very tiny, probably the size of a dime. This one, this is one of my favorites. This is very cool to me. Hornet. It looks like he's like stuck in honey, but that's not actually the case. Oh, little Spidey. I almost like this one better. I might just get rid of this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'm just gonna go with that one. And then that one. I actually weirdly like that one. He's like a Christmas fly. And that one. That one, that one, that one, that one. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. This one I think is just better. That looks creepy, and I'm gonna keep it. I like that one. It almost looks like a squid. It's gotta be a spider, but it looks like a squid. The landscape Spidey. Yeah, I like that one too. I think the lines are really good. And then we've just got this. I don't really like it, but it's a little painterly. Little. I don't really like this one either, actually. And I don't like this. I'll keep that one. I like that one a little bit. This one's just kind of like a shows the park a little bit. I like this one a lot. It looks like skeletal. Them legs are mostly juice. That's what I like about them legs. This one we got Young Love. We got a I'm gonna chuck that one. I don't like that one. It was not in focus. That's real nice. That one's like creepy looking. Looks like he's. I like that it's in focus and that his back end is not in focus. I don't like that one at all. I love that one. That one's great. I like that one a lot too. I like the shapes. Copping a feel. I guess. Yeah, I don't think so. I really like that one, and I like that one a lot, and I like that one, and I like that one, and I like this one. I don't actually like that one that much. I like that one though. I think we're gonna get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. I like this one. This is a little flat bug. I like that one too. Shapes. I like the framing of it. I really like that one. Feels like it's like reaching out to you. I enjoy this for the music. Oh yeah, we're going with this. We're getting rid of that one. So we're going with this one. I like that a lot, actually. It's like framed and kind of interesting. And then the road. Yeah, I like all these. A little bit of park fun. Yeah, I can dig all these. Cool. I really like that one. Oh, look at that fucking... What is going on in there? Something ate up that part of that. All right. So that is gonna do. It would be a cool deck of cards. All these photos. I never thought about doing photos as a deck of cards. I'd have to do them all vertical. I guess you don't have to do them all vertical, but I don't think how many photos is this? 31. So yeah, you need a few more, but I'll go through and pick up my favorite ones. I think that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. I like a lot of them out of here, actually. It's a lot of fun to play with macro photography. So that's going to do it for the editing portion of this stream. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, but Joey, if you want to play some Valheim, um, I'll stream that. I'll just get back on, or we don't have to do anything in particular. But I'm gonna end the stream, but then I'll probably be back on, and then let me know what you want to do, Joey. We will get it going. Peace out. All right.